G'day mates, it's Guy from the Constant Cyclist channel, coming from the bush. It's beautiful recording in the bush because there's just no other noises, and the GoPro sound is pretty good. So today I've got some cycle touring bike packing hacks for you, to things that I use to make my life easier or cheaper or more comfortable. Alright, so for the first hack I put my thermarest on this layer of bubble wrap. This bubble wrap is silver on one side and it's got air pockets on the other side. I actually picked it up from a petrol station. They threw it away after they stored ice bags in it, so the silver reflects the cold back into the ground, and the air gets warmed up by your body at night. And I cut it to be exactly the same size as a thermarest, and I just roll it up as one piece. Yeah, I like to pack my clothes flat in these rice bags, and then I can use them for a pillow as well, so don't have to carry an extra pillow. You can just use these and then put them like that if you want it higher pillow, and I put them in a pillowcase. You can put them down one end of the pillowcase. See, the rice bags have got zippers on the top, so you just have to take time and fold your clothes very neatly at the beginning of the trip, so they're nice and flat and there's no hard lumpy bits that are sticking in the back of your head at night. And then so there's the pillow. Alright, moving on to clothes. So during the day when I'm out and about touring, I got me day clothes for the bicycle, skin shorts, cycle jersey in one bag, and then in the other bag I have my tracky dackies for night time. I get away with just wearing like tracky dackies and hoodie, and got some merino thermals in there. Just keep it in like two bags, so when you put the tent up you just grab the bags for your clothes and then take off your cycling clothes and stick them in the other bag. Keeps it really simple. You can use these clothes as to sleep in as well if it's cold at night. It's good to take a few layers, so if it's not too cold I'd wear my merinos, but if it's really a bit chilly I'll put my hoodie on and tracky dackies and sleep with my hoodie on at night. Okay, there's a few tips in this one. Newspaper is fantastic to take along, and it's like having a table. It keeps all the stuff off the sand, keeps most things pretty clean. Open up the newspaper, makes it even bigger and better. So what I want to show you is this funnel. I know it's not much, but it's very good at stopping you from wasting water. If the water sort of glugs in, you can just pour it in steadily, and water's so precious when you're out on a push bike away from civilization and nobody to give you water, so you need to preserve every drop. And then doggy bags is great for putting your daily waste in. It's not too big, it's just the right size, and you can take it along, and when you reach a rubbish bin, get rid of it. The funnel also works well for saving the excess methylated spirits from the trangia, because it'd be very hard to pour that back into the bottle without it all just going down the outsides. I like to burn all the excess methylated spirits that's left behind once I've drained the burner, because I find it always leaks out and goes in the kettle. It makes your cup of tea taste rank. It's a good thing to do, just stow it away dry. Yeah, I like to pack the washing up liquid and scourer into the trangia, because it stops it rattling once you go on the road. It provides a cushion for the pots so they don't all rattle away. I have to thank my wife for this. She suggested, why don't I use this for carrying water. One container on this side and another container identical on the other side, and I tried to keep them the same level so that the weight is distributed evenly. Anyway, this container is 3 litres, and it's if you stand it upright, it's basically bulletproof, and that is from Aldi washing up liquid container. I really like that. It kind of slots in to the pannier, doesn't take up heaps of room. I don't know, about maybe a third of the room. It's the right height as well, fits in snugly. It's really great. It makes me feel much more secure about my water, because the Ortlieb bags, they're a bit delicate, and you've got to be very careful to screw the cap on properly. You can misthread and it leaks in your bags and spoils your clothes or your food. And anyway, these are quite vulnerable. I have to always put these on the top, so there's no weight or pressure on them. So that's my black plastic stool that I take with me. I don't have a chair. It works well because it just folds up flat like that, and it's easy to store, and it's robust. It's very sturdy and strong. That's my solar panel. It's a 10 watts, and it works very well. I'm really pleased with that. So I haven't run out of power. I've been able to recharge all my electronics all the time, and it's doing even more electronics now. So I put it into a power pack, a 10,000 milliamp power pack in the pocket there, and then use that power pack at night to charge my phone, bike computer, my GoPro cameras, and also now a drone. Take along a brush. I found this broken brush by the side of the road, and it's a nice stiff brush, and get all the sand off my shoes. There's one I've done. This one I'm about to do, but I can't hold the camera at the same time. So with this double stand setup, you can see I've able to leave the bags on the bike overnight and don't have to take everything out. So what I find works well is to put the stands on little bits of plastic to spread the weight, because on the soft sand the rusts are going to sort of dig into the soil, and the bike's probably going to topple over. So I've just used these are plastic dividers from a toolbox, but you could use anything. Got one on the front as well, so that spreads the weight and it won't sink in. For the GoPro, I've mounted it on this tri-bar. So with the tri-bar, you can mount the camera here, and it's far enough forward not to be right in your face like it used to be on my earlier videos, and it's stable. I've put a few of these zip ties to keep it stable. It doesn't move at all. It's rock solid, and I can mount my bike computer and my front light as well. And if you have any hacks that you think I could use, let me know. I'd be very interested. I always like to learn and change things for the better. Okay, thanks for watching.